Dear Lord, here we go again. Equipment needed, hack or hate. Episode 2. The series where I interrogate what replays to find claims of rigging, cheating, hacking, the like. Now I tell you, using manliness, whimsy and wit, if there is foul play afoot, or whether these claims are full of Bethesda. Bot feeding rigging cheaters. Manipulata. I know that language. Viking, isn't it? No, it's Scottish. Anyhow, interesting comment. Yo, why'd you send me this bollocks, friendo? I was indisposed beating my wife at Boggle. I'm chap banned, so I had to comment here. Silent. And another one down further that echoes the same sentiment. But I must say my curiosity has been awakened. And it is... oh my goodness, I've died! Right, so optimistic old me here was expecting some form of mission exploitation or other underhanded escapade. So when I tell you that absolutely nothing happened, you can sample my disappointment. Seriously, this man takes his T8.2, meanders mediocrely out of base, and within 2 minutes gets bifurcated by a Mach 4 palm tree. High winds, I guess. By that time, the T90 was already in fact, the tentative turtle was sat next to him all game, shooting and bouncing shells for the entirety, appearing in chat once while approaching the flank with time to be fat up a hill. That's it. Also, if the T90 Jingles, could you stop? If the T90 fuck off! If the T95 is fact, we need to have a serious talk about the Tog's anorexia. Why is this replay here? The guy just watched the game end and roll the dice on who he was gonna blame. What colossal waste of time, you sanctimonious dork. Maybe he's mad at the T95 because it's the only one that saw him take a palm to the ass. Don't kink shame people. 3 blind shot reported. Why? An eccentric performance. Good game for player in BZ, but no need for report. So I'm assuming he's about to Stevie Wonder Scorpion G string all over the BZ's face and then get subsequently reported for it, so let's have a gander. Here we are on airfield. Oh my god, is that Camonette? We have a 2023-15 alert! Dark and cover! Camonette detected in use in 2023! Please avert your eyes! 2023-15 Dark and cover! Alert! Alert! Poor neighbours. Factual explanation. Low noise exhaust provides camo to both moving and stationary values. Camonette provides a larger value to only stationary. However, Camonette overrides the boost of a low noise exhaust instead of stacking with it, making the low noise exhaust almost always the better choice. Additionally, the average bonus camo provided to a firing tank by a Camonette is about 2.4%, which is useful in very few situations. And good players work camo by reversing behind bushes to keep their concealment, meaning Camonette will be deactivated anyway in this case, whereas low noise exhaust would help in either situation. All things said and done, the Camonette is probably the most useless piece of equipment in the entire game in the current meta. But hey, at least it can keep the improved radio set company in F tier. Anyhow, oh you woe dispensing bastard. What is this? I'm gonna report you for showing me new position. Scorpion G, more like Scorpion C, a new angle that is goddamn handsome. Anyhow, can we get a 1-2-3 on the blind shots here? 1 for posterity, 2 for conviction, and 3 for hilarity. Friendly advice, if you're being shot, ambulate! Make tracks with your tracks, you daft tosser. Man sits there, takes 3 Scorpion G care packages to the fucking tits, and then presumably reports him for hacking. Did you trade your brain for a defective colon? That may explain why you're so full of shit, you gormless bellend. Alright, so, foremost, cheater idiot. Now that is a tune with a bassline. M48 Fatten. Yes, body shaming intensified. M48 pattern on Paris. Rolls out, scopes in, and attempts to prevent enemy deforestation with a couple of 105mm blind shots. And as he takes a second one, however, the RC was like, "Get down, Mr. President!" and eats a shell like it was an ice cream sundae. Hark! Aggressive STRVs, Batman! Fear not, Robin. We can get our M48 pattern. Hold down. Holy capola! Let's just climb up here and shoot the opponents. Oh no, I got shot from the angle that I blind fired literally 30 seconds earlier. Who could have seen that coming? Now this flank is getting complicated. And he shot the RSU again. Waiter, there's a gun in my gun. Cheeky bastard. Time to adapt our circumstance. Back it up, back it up. Okay, man's got 420 meters base view range and a cupola that has a deed filed with a bank, and he's just been outspotted by UDES in some twigs. The ISU dies, and Farmer Fatten here thinks, hippity hoppity, this flank is inequality, and buggers the fuck off. Unfortunately, in the process of doing so, he gets infiltrated by a Pangelo 46 shell and proceeds to scatter himself over the surrounding area like a pigeon with diarrhea. He then quits the game, yeets the replay up on what replays titles it cheater idiots, and then cries himself to sleep. Because clearly the enemy UDES, and indeed the Pangelo that killed him, did so by cheeky and underhanded means. I mean, he wasn't even spotted when the Pangelo killed him. What could I possibly say in the face of such incontrovertible evidence? Well, I'll say it wasn't any of that, because your commander was dead, so your sixth sense didn't work. You big bollocks. Wargaming idiots cheating equals content. Ah, good old Piggy honking about on Prokhorovka, loosing some shells, stunning some fools, having a good time, and he's dead. We'll just check in with our light tank for comment, Mr. ELC. Mr. T44. Actually, that is pretty funny. Killer Snake warps reports me for cheat. Egg fried the line, oh yeah. And in a Leopard 1, the drivable Amarak, fraternizing with some fallen foliage and tossing blind shots. Now, I mean, this guy invests heavily in the blind shot stock market, throwing them hitherto and henceforth. I mean, the Leo 1 has a load of ammo, which, I mean, of course it does. I mean, you know the Germans, when they have an idea, they tend to go all in. Oh dear. Now, silly old me, I had assumed that the culprit accusing our protagonist of cheating was going to be some subtle spectre languishing behind that big old bunker over there who managed to eat an improbable number of blind shots. However, Mr. Killer Snake is actually this guy who's manually plowing away who gets shot in the anus. Why that guy felt the need to report him, I have absolutely no idea. What was going to me though was, can we just get a Leo 1 being accurate compilation? Everyone deserves the Leo 1 in their life. Alright, here's the plan. I want you to offer to take the like button on a lovely fishing trip, but when you get to the lake, turn and inform it that you forgot the boat. Other than that, more videos from me on the outro screen, which will appear shortly. First episode of this series in the description. Other than that, check out my channel for more. Fitness website as well in the description if you want to get gains. But yeah, other than that, have a lovely day.
What skills are legendary, brutal stuff, like he does a thing and screws it up. But the World of Tanks is kindergarten, childish software, real men play armored warfare, PvE. And his business model is actually insane, making money off of stuff but doesn't have to play a game. Also his leadership skills are dope as fuck. He says YOLO up for